What is going on, Predators? Today I was going to talk about and just give you an update because I've had several questions in the comments of my videos, kind of just asking for an update on what's going on with the Bowmar archery lawsuit. So, if you noticed, if you've been following my channel for a long time, you noticed I had to remove a couple of videos from my channel. And this honestly was due to threat of lawsuit from Bowmar Archery for commenting on their litigation case from the state of Nebraska. I'm going to pause a little bit in this video just to, make sure that I'm being very objective and make sure that I'm not saying anything that will offend certain people, if you know what I mean, because this is the second time, for different reasons, that, I've had to deal with legal issues from them. So I'm going to be very objective about this, and I'm just going to state the facts as they occurred. And like I said, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and support the channel. Look in the description below. Anyways, guys, so here's what's happened. So a while back, in Nebraska, the Bowmar Archery. Let me start over. So Josh and Sarah Bowmar have a series of companies, whether it become the fitness line, the Bowmar Archery, Bowmar Bowhunting. They have a baby line of products now. They are basically just incredibly very good entrepreneurs, or I should say very active entrepreneurs, okay? Which I respect. That's something I've been trying to do too, is I want to be self-sufficient and I want to build something as well. There's a lot of concerns from people on the internet about the way that they proceed with things, but again, I'm going to remain very objective here. I'm not going to get into what people say. So what happened to me is basically I posted a video talking about a case that happened to them several years back in Nebraska, where they were wrapped up in a huge sting operation from the state of Nebraska, the hunting and fishing, or the Bureau of Land Management, whatever it's called in Nebraska, where they were observing a specific outfitter, and they were observing some poaching activities that were supposedly occurring on that land. So the outfitter that was involved in this case was, again, don't quote me on this, but they were actually sued, and they might be serving jail time for this, or at least on probation. So again, if I look away a lot, it's because I'm really trying to be concise about my thoughts. I apologize. So anyways, I commented on this. I posted a video about it. It was a YouTube short video. I did a long form video as well about it, which, I think I might upload to a different platform that's not got as much visibility. So if you want to go check out all of my videos, go look at Odysee, and you can also check me out on Rumble. All the links are in the description below. But what I did is I basically just commented on the case, and I'm speaking, this is fair use here. I'm just talking about a video that was made. And basically in this video, I claimed that, Josh Bowmar had said some things about not being guilty. And I said, I look at the court documents, and it's like, yes, you were found, you took a plea deal to get off of this, because they were wrapped up in this whole thing as well for, baiting and things like that. I won't get into it again. If you want, the court documents are all online. It's a well-known fact that the Bowmar companies have several lawsuits against them. And so I covered in a video that as well, but I had to take all this down because of threat of lawsuit. So long story short, I made this video and I commented on their case. I showed the documents and I showed the evidence that the state of Nebraska had against the Bowmars, and made a comment about that and just said, hey, here's the evidence. You make up your own mind. And I got sued by one of the companies of Bowmar out of Iowa, where they live, through Tennessee, and I live in Texas. So that's the whole precedent of the lawsuit. Okay, it's insane to me. So through this legal process, I was sued by them. They were suing me for $100,000. I know through personal contacts in the hunting industry, a lot of other people that have either meme accounts or people that are very big and editors for publications in the hunting industry that have actually let's just say, also been sued for similar things, just making the slightest comments. And really, what's happened is I feel like by using the legal system, I'm not going to attribute motive here. Again, I'm being really, really careful with this. But they're using the legal system. They've sued a whole lot of people for something that should be protected under the First Amendment of the United States Bill of Rights. So, anyways, I got that lawsuit and I had to respond to it within a certain amount of time. And so I had to rush to hire a lawyer in Tennessee to defend me. The lawyer was apparently very, he was on my side, I guess you'd say. Obviously, he's my lawyer. But in the end, what ended up happening is I had two options there, or two ways that this could go. I can prove that there is no contacts in the state of Tennessee, that I'm not trying to hurt their business in Tennessee, or I can, and if I am able to do that, I can show that the case should be dismissed for lack of standing, basically. The other option is that, option number two is that they withdraw their own lawsuit. I was hoping for the first situation, strictly because if I put this forward and it shows that, hey, y'all don't have a standing on this case, they have to end up paying my legal fees. The second option is not in my favor, and that is that if they withdraw their own case from the state, then they can go to another court in that state or in their home state of Iowa, and they can just refile this, and I don't get any of my legal fees back. So this loophole in the legal system allows them to continually sue people in order to silence their opinion, and give them very few options to defend themselves. So they can literally make somebody go, a small creator like myself, go bankrupt over just continued lawsuits and threats and things like that. So what ended up happening in the case is, like say, providing evidence to my lawyer, I showed him that the video that they had questioned there, which there was actually a second video as well that they didn't see apparently, but the video, the YouTube short video where I showed all the legal documents and commented on it, first of all, there was no defamation, which is what they were suing me for. But then also that the YouTube video analytics showed that nobody in the state of Tennessee had even seen this video. So whenever I showed them this evidence, and I showed them that I don't have any contacts in Tennessee, I don't have personal people that I know that I'm trying to use to hurt their business, they withdrew the lawsuit. And unfortunately, I was stuck with the bill for the lawyer to, have to pay for everything. This lawsuit, this legal action, ended up costing me right about $6,000, which is more money. I think it's about threefold. No, it's probably like fourfold of what I've ever made by doing this YouTube channel. So it literally put me in the hole in a huge negative spot. So that was it. The case got dismissed. I got to walk away in the hole as far as legal fees go. Now I did start a GoFundMe, and some of you guys contributed to that, and I really appreciate that, because that again, being $6,000 in the hole for something like this, for just using and expressing my freedom of speech, it hurts. It hurts a lot, and honestly, it hurt my faith in this country and our legal system. I know it's not better really anywhere else, but the fact that people can do that and bully people for their freedom of speech is a terrible precedent to set. And I wish that the legal system in Tennessee would, or some of these other states as well, would catch up to that and see how that their laws or lack of proper wording in laws can actually hurt individuals and really create an issue when it comes to the online presence. So long story short, guys, like I say, I was sued. I paid $6,000 for a lawyer. Through, basically they dismissed their own lawsuit, which means that I could be open to being sued again from them. So here's my thing: is I'm never going to comment on another Bowmar issue. But what I want you to do is I want you to just seek out the truth out there. Look up Bowmar lawsuit online. You can see the facts. You can see everything about it. Leave a like below, guys, if you want to see me do a live stream where I just talk about, I literally, no commentary, just show all their lawsuits that they've been through over the years with all their different companies. Which, hey, I'm going to comment too. I'm always very fair to them, and I say that, you know, owning a business is the great way to open yourself up for lawsuits. I know, like this Apex Predator Outdoors, this channel is my business, right? I've got a website if you want to go support me, apod.company.site. I've got a few things there that I make. I 3D print myself. But you say owning a business is just opening yourself up for being sued by somebody else. So I respect that, but at the same time, the content of the lawsuits is very interesting. Again, and I think you guys should, if you're interested, go check out those lawsuits. Tell me your comments. And again, I think, I'm not going to say what I think because, again, this is just supposed to be objective. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel, guys. Like, it really, it humbled me to see how much support I got from you guys on this matter, and how supported I felt, you know, for me and my family, that, you know, I'm having to be sued by this company owned by somebody who basically proposes to be an America First, free speech absolutist. I'm being sued for my freedom of speech. It was a very sad, and it was a very hard time, very stressful time. I think the stress of that, if you watched a couple of videos back, I talked about my comeback and some of the troubles I was going through. I think the stress of that, honestly, it made things that much harder for me, and just made it a lot. It was an emotional time, man. I'm not a millionaire. I've got 4 kids to support, and anyways, that, like I say, I'll stop kind of getting emotional here. I'm sorry, but anyways, like I said, guys, just thank you. That's all I can say, man. Like I say, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I just thank you for all your support, guys, and check the links out in the description if you want to help support this channel. And as always, guys, keep defying the odds. See you later.